Hello Virgo, you have reached Tarot Universe Tea's channel, and I am wishing you all a happy new year. Today is January 1st. I'm going to be doing some love reading spreads here. I'm going to do one for you single Virgos that don't have anyone and you're looking for love. And I'm also going to do another spread for Virgos that are in relationships, to let you know what's going on in your relationship. Okay, we're going to start out with the singles, and then we're going to move on to the couples, or I should say the relationships. Okay, Virgo, January 1st through January 15th. January 1st through January 15th. Virgo's cards are really flexible and movable, and they're wanting to talk. Okay, so Virgo has something to say. So let's see what you have to say about your love life, single Virgos. Here we go. Okay, oops. Cards are trying to jump. All right. So it's a 7-card spread that I'm trying. All right, so the first question that the spread's asking is there hope of finding romance in the future for single Virgos? And the first card that I have is the Emperor in the reverse. So I'm going to say that there's not a romance to be found in the near future within these 2 weeks that I'm reading for. If there is, if you bump into someone that you are attracted to or have a date with, you're not going to feel like you're empowered with this person. You're going to feel it's the Emperor in reverse. You're going to you won't be the one approaching them. They would be approaching you. It doesn't look like you're going out seeking right now, Virgo, for some reason. You single Virgos. Okay. The second question is, will the new lover be similar to a past lover? And I'm getting the 7 of Swords. This is the card of unstable efforts. So trying to put effort into something to make it work, and maybe the other party is not wanting it to work, or your chemistries aren't right. Something's causing unstable efforts. Maybe you're trying more than they are. It looks like they're trying more than you are because you have the Emperor in the reverse. So I'm going to say that maybe your heart's not into finding someone right now. Maybe you're not, in that mindset to go out and look for love right now. Okay. Will the relationship feel safe if you find someone and secure? 4 of Cups. Yes, I'm going to say yes to that. It's the this card is telling me it's the Lord of blended pleasures. So I would think the 2 of you coming together for a date, maybe out to dinner or drinks or whatever it is that you call a date, that the 2 of you would bring each other some pleasure. It could be good conversation, sharing of emotions, maybe watching a good movie together or something like that. So I'm getting that you would feel safe and secure with them. And the next question is, will there be commitment in the relationship? And I'm getting the 2 of Wands in the reverse. So it's the card, the Lord of Dominion. So I'm going to say probably not commitment at this time. In these 2 weeks of January that I'm reading for you. Anyway, we'll see what it says for the next card for, is marriage possible in the relationship? Okay. And for that, I have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you know, it's the Lord of loss and pleasure, and it's in the reverse. So it looks like, you know, is marriage possible in this relationship? It looks like maybe both of you or one of you is coming out of some kind of loss that they went through. So you may find some pleasure in this relationship, or you bring pleasure to each other, comfort to each other. Is marriage possible in the relationship with the Five of Cups in the reverse? I'm going to give that a maybe. Maybe, okay? I'm seeing Scorpio. I'm seeing Aries. And then the other three cups, I'm not getting anything on the other three, but there could be a Scorpio person that's, you know, and their Mars energy there would be Aries, so they may have those energies in their chart. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We do have, will the relationship be fruitful if it lasts? And I've got fortitude. Wow. Yes. Yes. I would say yes, it would be. This is the card of strength, fortitude. Will it be lasting and fruitful? Yes. Okay. What can be done for single Virgos to find true and lasting love? And you have the Moon card. So, I think going after your heart, what you really want, getting in touch with your emotions, Virgo, single Virgos, getting in touch with your emotions on what you really want, what's going to really, really, you know, if you're really looking for lasting love, if you're at that point in time in your life and you're asking this question, it would be to get in touch with your emotions and to find out what you really want. And, you know, come to terms with that, you know. What do you want? Do you want to just go out and have a date and play around? Do you want to go out and find someone that you're really going to try to fulfill your emotions and theirs? You know, you got the Moon card here, so it looks like you're using your intuition. So use your intuition, it's saying, and get in touch with yourself. Go within and find out what you really want. Get your emotions and your thinking, your emotions, and your feelings all in sync, and that'll help you attract somebody that's on the same energy level with you that you can, you know, have a prosperous relationship with. But you do have the Strength card here for a lasting relationship. All right, that was for singles. It looks pretty decent. Nothing looks terrible here. You know, looks like you might meet someone that you could at least be friends with and have a good time with. All right, very good, Virgo. We are going to move on to our couples now, our relationship Virgos, to see what's going on, if they need some questions about the relationship they're in, if they're having some questions or concerns about it. I'm going to try to help them answer some of those questions. Won't reflect for everybody or resonate for everybody, but it will for some. And it's always good to hear different input and see what resonates to you. Okay, this relationship spread is going to be in two sections. It's going to be a Virgo will have its side to the left here, and then your partner will be on this side. And then there'll be a final card that blends the two of you together. Okay, did get one that jumped out for Virgo's first card. Okay. Virgo, in relationships. What's going on, Virgo? Let's see if you know, if Spirit can give you any insights to see what's going on in your relationship that maybe you're not aware of, or something you need to work on, something that would benefit your relationship. Okay, that was last on that. Okay. Lay that to the right, that last card. Okay, and then our final card is in the center for the future of the relationship. Okay. All right, moving right along here. Let's see what we have for our Virgos that are in a relationship. So the first card is, what is Virgo providing to the relationship? And I do have the Four of Pentacles. You're not holding back. You know, you're not trying to hold back any, you know, material things or you know, you're not trying to hide anything from this relationship. You're being out there and honest, and you've come out. You might have been in a holding period where you were kind of holding back some, maybe taking, you know, a little bit of precaution. But it looks to me like, you know, you're kind of coming out and feeling a little bit bolder than you were before. So you're adding some boldness to the relationship. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? Now, what is your other person in the relationship adding, your partner adding to the relationship? And I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So what are they adding? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's see. The Knight of Cups is usually it's like a messenger that comes in with some information. About, you know, some emotions or, you know, about a romantic adventure or you know, something that they need you to know. And it's in the reverse. So what are they bringing in? They might be holding back, is what they're holding back their emotions from this relationship right now, anyway. They're not offering any advice or any information about the relationship as far as emotions and love go. And they may not even be, you know, being very lovey with you right now. It looks like they're holding back, is what I'm getting for that. That's what they're providing to the relationship right now. Okay. Okay, so where you stand in the present with this relationship, Virgo. You got the Wheel of Fortune. That's awesome. So you're standing really good in this relationship. You're standing on good footing. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You've got good luck going in your favor. This is the Lord of the Forces of Life is in your favor. So you do have like an angel over your shoulder right now in this relationship where you're standing in the present moment. You're feeling pretty much in control and like you've got, things are going in your way. They're going your way and you feel like you've got the help of the universe right now, okay? Got the Wheel of Fortune, for God's sakes. Now, let's see what's going on with them, where they stand in the present. Now, they have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, which is good it's in the reverse, because if it's in the upright, it says the Lord of Unstable Efforts, so that they would be feeling like they put a lot of work into something and it didn't pay off, or they try with you to be with you in this relationship and it just is not, it doesn't feel stable. It feels like maybe they can't communicate with you, because this is a card about communication. It could mean that you know, they're trying to come out of that, though. They're where they're standing right at the present moment is they're improving in this area, is what I'm getting. Okay, so they are improving in the area. They're not as feeling like, you know, it's unstable efforts to communicate with you as much. So that's an improvement in the relationship where they're standing right now. They're trying to make the communication easier with you. They're trying maybe not to bicker with you or have strife with you as much. They're trying to make things work out easier. You know, they're not having any secret plans or abandoning ship from you or anything. They're not doing that. They're not thinking along those lines. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Where do you, as Virgo, stand in the future with this relationship? Oh, what do we got here? We have the Tower moment. So, it says where you hope to stand in the future. So you're hoping for some kind of a breakup. Not a breakup, I take that back. You're hoping for some kind of a shake-up in this relationship. Maybe a restructuring, if you will. You're not liking the way things are going in the relationship. I'm not saying that you want to break it up, but you might want to restructure it. An example might be, you know, you don't particularly care the way you both communicate, so maybe you want to change that. Or you don't particularly care about the way you know, things are going down in the house that you live together in, or just something like that. There's some kind of area, in the relationship that you're feeling like needs to be brought down and rebuilt. Okay? That's where Virgo is hoping things in the future. So you're hoping for some change in the relationship. Now, what are they hoping for? And they have the Three of Wands. They're hoping that things strengthen and get better. They're waiting for all their hard work or efforts that they've put into this relationship. They're hoping to get some reward out of it, or get some kind of benefit out of it. Okay? That's where they're hoping for. They're hoping to be seen as somebody that put effort in, you know, and to be appreciated for it. They're hoping to, you know, that the relationship keeps getting stronger. Between the two of you, things get better. Okay. All right, so now let's see how the other person that you're with, how you're viewing them. Okay, how are you viewing them, Virgo? You have the Magician. So you're viewing them as somebody that you pretty much have control over, is what I'm getting. The Magician is kind of like, you know, you're viewing them, this can go either way. You're viewing them like you can control them and you can use magic on them. It's showing a magician, and it's showing that, you know, somebody's doing what the magician's telling them to do. Putting kind of like a spell on this other person, and you can make them do what you want. Or they're doing that to you. You're because it says how you perceive them, how the other person is viewed by you. Okay, so you're viewing them as somebody that you can manipulate, or you're viewing them that they can manipulate you. Okay, so it's either going to be one way or the other there, and you'll know which one resonates with you on that. Now let's look at how they see you. I have the Four of Cups in reverse. They're viewing you as you know, somebody that is not tired of the way that they love you. They think that everything's fine. They're viewing you as somebody that's content with the way things are going. You know, I mean, the Four of Cups, in the upright, you know, it can portray that somebody is feeling like, you know, somebody's kind of like bored with the situation, or you know, they want something fresh and new, or they, you know, they're just tired of the same old, same old. And since it's in the reverse, I'm seeing that maybe they're seeing that they're viewing you as somebody that spices things up, makes things different from time to time. Okay? They view you as somebody that spices things up, is what I'm getting. Brings life to the relationship. Okay. How you perceived them in the past. How did you perceive this person in the past? You perceived them, you know, like they weren't very strong, like they didn't have a lot of strength or fortitude. You seen them as somebody that needed your help, somebody that was kind of on the weak side, maybe. Yeah, somebody that didn't force their hand and make things difficult. You've seen them as somebody that cooperated, but you did see them as kind of weak, whatever that means to you, okay? Now, how did they see you, Virgo? Let's see here what we have. Okay, they saw you as the Two of Pentacles, so they saw you as unbalanced a little bit. And then it's in the upright, it's Lord of Harmonious Change. So, you know, they may have seen you as, you know, someone that was not sure about where the direction of their life was going. And you weren't sure what you wanted. You were kind of hesitant, not feeling totally balanced in your assessment of things or what you wanted. Okay, so that's how they saw you in the past. Now, what's the next one? Let's see what we have here. The next one is your present doubts and fears. So let's see what Virgo has. The Five of Wands. You're fearing strife with this person. Okay, that's at the present moment. That's what you're fearing with this person, is that you would have some strife with them, that you have opposing opinions. You know, the Five of Wands is even physical fighting, really. You know, the Five of Swords is more of a communication fighting, and then when you get into the Five of Wands, it, you know, it shows in the Rider-Waite of people actually fighting with staffs at each other, hitting each other with the sticks. So there could be some physical fighting that they're in fear of. They have some present doubts and fears about, you know, that things could get out of hand maybe, and there could be some physical fighting, arguing at least. Okay, and so what are they afraid of? What is their present doubts and fears? And I've got the King of Swords. Their fear is that you're not going to take them seriously in their communication, that you're not going to honor their truths that they communicate to you, that you're going to try to minimize their, you know, their ideas, their way of thinking. And this is in the present moment, they're feeling this way. That maybe they're in fear of that if they share certain things with you, you know, they're not going to, you're not going to either you're going to not understand them, or you're going to not even listen to them. They may fear that you won't even talk to them, you know, and they're fearing communication, okay, with you. Let's see, and the external influences motivating you right now. You do have the, this was in the reverse then, because I always put them to the right. So you have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant, let me just look at this for a while and get a feel for this. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse is external influences is that, you know, you're not feeling, you know, that you want to be living or going by traditional influences, you know, and external influences that's motivating you is maybe you just want to do your own thing against what the societal norm is. And so that's motivating you, that you want to do, like, you want to march to the beat of your own drum type thing. And theirs is, they have the Four of Swords in reverse. So their external influence is motivating them is that they want a more of a, you know, involvement with you action-wise. You know, they want to communicate with you more, definitely. They've been like on a hiatus with the Four of Swords in the upright, and it's in the reverse. So they want to come out of hiatus of not being able to communicate with you. So it's motivating them to try to improve their communication, and try to get you to improve. Well, you can't make someone else improve anything, but maybe hoping that you would improve your communication with them, or your ability to want to listen to them at least. Okay, and then the card between the two of you, the very last card, the final card, the future of the relationship, and I've got the Five of Swords. So this is the future. This doesn't mean till the day you die. This is just the future of this relationship in the near future here. You do have, it's the Lord of Defeat. So it's showing that, and it's the Five of Swords, so it's the communication card again. And the Five of Swords is like, you know, it's a communication strife type thing. It's like arguing. So it looks like maybe there's still some more work to be done on communication between the two of you, to work things out, to make the relationship better. You know, maybe that's what they're hoping for with this. They were hoping for where they're hoping for the future of the relationship to go. Maybe they're hoping for a different structure between the two of you communicating, things to be completely transformed in the way things have been going with your communication. That's the way you're looking at it, right? And what they're hoping for is, you know, for their ships to come in, that they've been putting a lot of work into the relationship, and they're hoping that things just work out between the two of you. And it looks like, you know, in the near future, there's almost like you know, a lot of quarreling going on, the Five of Swords, okay? And it's the defeat card for the relationship. It's like you're going to be defeated if you don't work on this, or if you don't do something, the relationship will be defeated, okay? So that's what I'm getting. So, yeah, so, okay, Virgo, so that's the thing, you know, that you need to work on communication with this person that you're in a relationship with. Looks like Virgo has the upper hand. You do have the Magician here. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright on your side. You know, you seem to be the one that's more in control of what's going on here. Okay, so just so you know that. So I'm wishing you blessings and good luck with this relationship, so that you can work out your communication issues. Okay. All right, Virgos, well, that was your reading for relationships, and I hope you enjoyed this new spread. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue using the same one, but it was something new to try for New Year. All right. Thank you for watching, and take care. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.